Hey, welcome to Think Thursday from the Alcohol Minimalist Podcast. Think Thursday is all about your beautiful, brilliant human brain. We're talking neuroscience. We're talking behavior change. We are talking about your mindset. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. Hey there, it's Molly. Welcome back to another Think Thursday from Alcohol Minimalist. This is the space we get to slow down, think about how your brain works, especially when it comes to things like motivation, emotions, behavior change. Because when you understand the science behind your brain, you gain more power to direct your life with intention and understanding. So, today we're talking about something that sounds simple, but can be surprisingly complex, and that is joy. What is joy, really? And how is it different from pleasure? Where does it actually come from? Because your brain is wired to seek rewards, right? But not all rewards are created equal. And the more we understand the difference between what feels good and what feels meaningful, the more space we have to create lasting joy. So let's dig in and find out what's really going on in that beautiful, brilliant human brain of yours and how you can access joy more often and in small, unexpected ways. We often use the words joy and pleasure interchangeably, but neuroscientifically speaking, they are not the same at all. Pleasure is immediate, it is sensory, it is often external, and it is short lived. Think about eating a cookie, getting a like on Instagram, buying something new. These are pleasurable experiences, but they're often over as quickly as they begin. And sometimes they leave you wanting more, right? Joy, on the other hand, is sustained, it is internal, it is emotionally layered, and it is meaning driven. Joy can show up when you're doing something hard that matters to you. When you're fully present with someone you love, you can experience joy. When you notice something beautiful and you let it move you, that's joy. The key difference? Pleasure is about escape, and joy is about engagement. And when it comes to building a fulfilling life or making behavior changes stick, it's the joy side of the equation that really counts. Let's talk about the neuroscience behind it all. When you experience pleasure, your brain's mesolimbic reward pathway lights up. That's the part of your brain that's triggered by dopamine, that neurochemical that fuels motivation, that fuels reward seeking, that fuels anticipation. Dopamine loves things like novelty, like sugar, like scrolling, like shopping, like sex, like alcohol. All of these give you a short term spike, but the effect is fleeting. And over time, if your brain gets too many of the artificial type hits, it starts to downregulate your sensitivity. And it means that you need more to feel less. That's why those quick fix pleasures lose their punch after a while, right? That's what tolerance is all about. Joy, however, is more distributed in the brain. Joy involves lots of different chemicals. It includes serotonin, which contributes to long-term mood and satisfaction. It involves oxytocin, which helps you feel bond and feel trust. It impacts endorphins, which provide natural relief and lightness. And your prefrontal cortex, which is involved in joy, is the meaning making center, right, of the brain. It plays a big role in interpreting an experience as joyful. So, joy isn't a chemical thing as much as it is the brain telling a story to itself. It's an interpretive state. And that's powerful because it means you can practice joy, you can create it. If joy is built, not just felt, then how do we build it? I really want to help you with some ideas here. Here are some brain friendly practices that can help. So, I talked about this on Monday, by the way, in the big podcast. I gave the acronym for SPARK, which was about creating joy in celebrations, but the S in SPARK is savoring. And that's my first tip here, too. You got to savor things to experience joy. When something good happens, pause, let it land, reflect on it, stretch the moment out. This increases dopamine and reinforces that this is worth remembering. So savor it. Number 2 is gratitude, not the performative kind, not the we want the felt kind of gratitude. Think, what am I genuinely thankful for right now? Gratitude activates both serotonin and the DMN, which is tied to reflection. Number 3, connection. This was a part of Spark too, but not the C. So, anyways, but text someone you love, hug someone longer, write a thank you note. Joy is inherently relational. Number 4, aligned action. Do one small thing today that reflects your values. Joy is amplified when it comes from being in integrity with who you want to be. Back to the spark things, keep it new. That was K. Novelty. Your brain loves new experiences. So try a new recipe, take a different route, rearrange your desk. Novelty boosts attention and dopamine. Now, I wanted to talk with you about a book and that I love called Joyful by Ingrid Fattel Lee. And she's a designer, but this book that she talks about, she created the concept of joy spotting. The simple act of noticing small, delightful things in your everyday environment that spark a sense of lightness or delight. And so think about things like a rainbow colored crosswalk, a wall of plants, balloons bobbing in the breeze, a pop of bright color on someone's outfit, a dog with his head out the window as you're driving along. What Ingrid discovered in her research is that certain visual elements, like color, like round shapes, like symmetry, light, and movement, consistently evoke joy across cultures. These aren't just nice to have, they are part of what she calls the aesthetics of joy, and they affect us on a subconscious neurological level. These sensory cues activate your brain's safety and reward centers. They help you feel more open, engaged, and present, even when nothing else has changed. So here's something you can try today. Go on a joy spotting walk. Not to get your steps in, not to solve anything, just to notice. Notice what lifts you, what catches your eye, what pulls a smile from you for no reason at all. That's joy, real joy, and it doesn't cost a thing. So here's a Think Thursday question for you today. What's one small moment of joy that I spotted or created today? And what kind of aesthetics or environments tend to lift my spirit without me even trying? Joy doesn't have to be rare. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can live right here in color, in sound, in symmetry, in texture, in light, in movement. It can live in presence. And your brain is already wired to notice it. You just have to remind it to look. So that's it for this Think Thursday. Remember, pleasure is reactive, joy is responsive. And the more you train your brain to spot joy in your day, the more your day begins to reshape itself around that awareness. Until next time, keep thinking with intention and maybe go try a little bit of joy spotting. Take care, everybody. Choose peace, and I will see you on Monday.